Awesome, Eric here, and in this lesson I am going to show you how to deal with slabs. Constructing a slab that assumes the floor plan that you have. And this is the third video lesson of module 2. So going to remove the slabs that we had constructed in the previous lesson 2. Then I'm going to show you how to design a slab that assumes the exact floor plan that you have. Okay, so let's redelete the slabs that we had. This is what we had in lesson 2, and this is a great job. Okay, but my intention in this course is to make you the best, is to help you develop very rare skills and master every single technique, very advanced techniques that you can use in your design. Okay, so this is not enough. I want us to take it further. I want to show you how to come with slab that assume your floor plan. Good to use very rare techniques here and commands. So let's get started. First of all, we are going to go to ground floor, and then we're going to remove this. Okay, this is great but not that great, so I will select this slab and then I'll delete it. I'm going to select this other slab and then I'll delete it. I want to show you advanced commands, okay, and techniques that you can use to come up with a slab that will assume this floor plan. So let's see. You got slab tool, slab. We have our settings. We don't need to change anything, so I click OK. Now you draw your slab like the way we drew any other slab. Okay, up to that point. Now instead of drawing another slab here and another slab here, I am going to work on the same slab, but I'm going to form extensions, okay, that take the shape that I want. This is where now we use advanced techniques in ArchiCAD. So I want you to pay attention. You select the slab. So I'm going to click the arrow tool, which is the select tool. Then I'm going to select the slab. Okay. Once you select the slab, you click it again at the node, and you're going to have these commands appearing. Now we want to add an extra slab here. So what you do, use this command. Okay, we call it add to polygon. When I click it, I can now add another slab here, and it will be an extension of this slab. It's not going to be an independent slab. It's going to be an extension of this one. So let's see how that one works. You click this node, and then you draw it, fit it right there. Okay, then you click. What do you notice? The slab just extended. So we do not have two independent slabs here. Only one slab that assumes the shape. Do it again. We want to extend it at this point and at this point. So click it. Make sure you pick this command, add polygon. Then I'm going to click right here. Then I'm going to extend this. Okay, it should be 1700 by 42. So I can type it in 1700 by dimension 2 42. I press enter. There you are. So what do you have? A single slab that is assuming the shape of a floor plan. Let's finish with this one. Okay, select the slab, click right here, and then click this command. Then I can extrapolate or extend it to that point. And now what you have, one single slab that assumes the shape of my floor plan. That is exactly how you create slabs that assume the shape of your floor plan, no matter how complex the floor plan looks like. So you don't need to have overslapping slabs. Use that advanced technique and create a slab that assumes the floor plan that you have. Now, good to do that. The second first story. So double click it. Here we are. We have our slab here. We have another slab here, and then we have another slab here. So we want to have one single slab. Now, instead of deleting this one, I can delete this, and I can delete this one right here. And then I will select this one, and I'm going to use our advanced technique command to extrapolate or to pull this one to add another polygonal slab here. So I'll click right here. Then I'll make sure I use this add to polygon command. I'll click, and then I'm going to have this one pull right there. Okay. Notice it has extended slightly outside here. I do want it to be like that, so I'm going to undo. Want to hit right at the edge of the wall. So I'll click or make sure add polygon selected command. Then I'm going to extrapolate it up to the point. That should be 7100. Dimension 1 should be 7100 millimeters. Dimension 2 should be 1000 millimeters. Press enter. There you are. Let's keep on extending it. Click this node. Make sure you have this add to polygon command, and then you extend it up to that point. Then you click. There you are. So what do you have now? One slab. Okay, that assumes the floor plan of the first story. Go to ground floor and you have one slab. And that is the advanced technique that you use to come up with a floor slab, a slab that assumes the design of your floor plan. Press F3, and now here we are. Notice slab. If I select this slab, it's not going to show me several slabs overlapping, just one single slab. Same case here. Okay, so the next time you will be working with a client project after this course, remember, you don't have to overlap your slabs. No matter how complex the floor looks like, you can always, the floor plan looks like, you can always have your slab extended to assume any floor plan. Alright, make sure you practice that. Make sure you get that right. So press F2. And now I want us to go a little bit deeper when it comes to slabs. Now notice that our slabs, press F3, notice how our slabs looks like. Okay, we want to change its color. In fact, we want to change its size, how it will look like. You can determine how the top of the slab looks like, and how the bottom of the slab looks like, and how the edge of the slab looks like. And I want to show you exactly how to do that. Now, what that means is you can have the top of the slab look like, it can take any surface. You can have it like tiles, you can have it like fabric material, you can have it like a board, and then you can have the beneath the slab to look like ceiling, depending on whether you're working on first floor or ground floor slab. So I want to show you the exact techniques that you can use and change how your slab looks like, so you have something more realistic than just a basic design. So let's see how we can work that out. You can work on that when it's in 2D, or you can decide to work on the slab properties when it's in the 3D. Now I prefer 3D because I can see the change happening live. So I press F3, 3D, I select the slab, and then you go to slab settings and you come under model. Okay, sometimes you'll find it collapse like this. You can click it to open up. Then you go to see Overwrite Services here. And you go to use the override techniques to override the default settings of the slabs and change them to exactly what we want. So this represents the top of your slab. So I want to change the top of my slab. I'll click here, then I'll click here. Now I am dealing with the first floor slab, so I want the top to be like mosaic blue tiles. So I'll click there, and the top of the slab will change. Then I'll come here. This is the edge of the slab. Okay, I'll click there, and I'm going to give it white rough. Okay, the edge of the slab. Now notice, if you're using ArchiCAD 15 or previous versions, you may not see stucco white rough, but you're going to see something like stucco surf. Okay, so if you don't see it and you're using ArchiCAD 15, you can pick any. The idea here is to master how to change the edge of your slab. So we go with stuff that's stucco white rough. Then this is the bottom of the slab. Now we are dealing with the first floor slab, this one, and so we want the beneath the slab to look like a ceiling. So I'm going to click here, and I'm going to find where we have ceiling. I'm going to have ceiling tile 60 by 60, so that beneath the slab looks like a ceiling, and then on top looks like tiles. Then I click OK. There you are. What do you notice? Your slab changes. Let's zoom in so you can see. Now you will notice what we have here. These are tiles, and the edge here is white because we picked stucco white rough. Now if we can see the bottom, which we may not be able to see because we have the ground floor slab, but if you can see at the bottom, which you cannot see right now, it will look like a tile. Okay, let's remove this slab here, the ground floor slab, so we can see the bottom of the first floor slab. So press delete. Here we are. Let me move it closer so you can see. I zoom in. What do you notice? It looks like tiles. Okay, this is the bottom of it. So they look like tiles, and I can change them to anything that I want. I can click it and make another change. I can change the bottom to something else, like let's give it scroll and see. Okay, what do we have here? Let's give it sliding light and see what we see. Then you click OK. Let's tilt it. I'm going to use this hobbit. Do you notice the change? Okay, so you can customize your slab the way you want to look like. Okay, whether it's the top part of the slab or the edge of the slab, the bottom of the slab. Now, go to undo so that I can have my ground floor slab back. So I undo, then undo it again, then I have this one back. So now let's change the ground floor slab. So select the slab, click away. I'll select the slab. Let's see. Select the slab. I'll go to slab settings, and then I'm going to pick the override service. I'll click the top service of the slab. Then I'll click this drop down or at the arrow, and then I'm going to make it look like a board. Okay, so let's see. I can make it look like a board by choosing floorboard, and then I can come at the edge and retain it as it is, or I can make it look like brick. I'll pick brick soldier board. Okay, then I'll go to the bottom. I can retain the bottom as it is because no one sees the bottom, so I click OK, and here we are. So look at what you have. This is your slab. Okay, zoom in. This is it. So this is the top part, this is the edge, and this is the bottom. Okay, and that's the thing with ArchiCAD. It has very unique abilities that help you to customize any given element into what you want. You want to come up, or you want your design to look real. And the ArchiCAD is the program that gives you those abilities and those properties, and you can customize not just slabs, but you can customize your walls and change their services to any kind of service that you want. Okay? Now, that is something I want you to practice. I want you to practice on dealing with the slabs, changing the properties of your slab, change the top, change the bottom of the slab, and then change the edge of the slab. But before I let you do that, let's change this one, the edge, into something else. Like let's pick granite red. Click OK. Click away. Let's zoom and see what we have. The pan tool, and here you are. Okay, this is your slab, real foundation. Unlike most design programs, ArchiCAD has unique properties and abilities to produce a project design that looks real. It's purely meant for this job. So that is it. I want you to work on your slabs. I want you to change their properties. I want you to learn using the advanced technique of designing a slab that uses or assumes the shape of your floor plan using the add polygon command. And in the next lesson, I'm going to show you how to use, again, advanced techniques to change the properties of your wall, make your wall look exactly like you want. Looking at our wall right now, it just looks dark. But just like we've worked with slabs, I'm going to show you how to work on your wall services and turn them to any kind of a wall service that you want, because it is possible to do that. I'll show you exactly how to do that. Now, in the meantime, I want you to follow through, and I want you to work on your slabs. I want you to practice what you've learned. Then in the next lesson, I'm going to show you how to deal with the walls, change their properties and their services so they look like a real building. So you can produce something unique, something that client will admire, something that a client cannot resist. As a designer, it's your job to deliver the best to your clients. And when you are good in design, they will come for you. They will want you to work with them. And I want you to be the best. This course will show you exactly how to become the best designer at the end of this course. So in the meantime, get that done, then I'll see you in the next lesson.